Martha Rogers was a nurse theorist whose nursing theory is called the science of unitary human beings. The theory views nursing as both science and art, as it provides a way to view the unitary human being as something or someone integral with the universe, most specifically the environment. In the Rogerian framework, nursing is based on theoretical knowledge, on that guides the nursing practice. Moreover, Martha Rogers believes that the unitary human being and the environment are one. In other words, when it comes to health and treatment, a patient cannot be separated from his or her environment.
Good morning, Abunjing. It's nice waking up in the morning to your face. Oh, I love you so much, Abunjing. I should have told James to not change the brand. This coffee tastes horrible. Oh, Elena, I told you should have chosen Pedro instead of Juan. Who could that be?
Ma, how are you?
I'm doing fine. James, you should not have brought that coffee. It doesn't taste good.
Ma, that's the only kind of coffee that is good for your diabetes and hypertension. You should honestly avoiding that anyway.
I, of course, you don't have to remind me about all the conditions I have.
Ma, we're just trying to look out for you.
Speaking of Ma, Ate and I have been thinking and we've decided that we're gonna hire a nanny for you.
And Nanny?
Ma, we've seen the house and we know that you're not capable of dealing with all the housework alone.
Not to mention that you have Abunjing there with you. It's so hard to clean up after him at your age.
So this is how you repay me for all of those years. I've spent looking out for you. I know I have my conditions, but I will not tolerate you calling me incapable of handling myself. In fact, I am healthy. I am healthy with little no trouble at all. So save your money for hiring me a nanny and goodbye.
Ma, I'm home. I bought the coffee that you like the most to replace the coffee that I bought you a few weeks ago. Ma, where are you? Ma, I know why the coffee tastes horrible now. You added salt instead of sugar. I think you didn't see the labels clearly. Ma, wake up! It's almost time for dinner.
Huh? Oh, James, you are here. Are you here to criticize me too, like your sisters?
Ma, you know that Maureen and Julia are just worried about you? You've given them the best throughout their childhood, and now that they have the chance to do that, they wouldn't want to waste it.
I guess.
This is another way of them showing their love for you. And anyway, have you been monitoring your blood pressure and blood sugar level?
No.
Ma, you should monitor your blood sugar level and your blood pressure. All the equipment is here for you. You know how important this is to your health.
All the equipment is here, but I don't know how to use them, so I just decided to not to use them. Why do they even make this equipment hard to use?
Ma, if this has been going on for quite some time, we need to go to a clinic tomorrow for a checkup. You haven't been monitoring your health. You're only eating junk foods and staying in this untidy house.
No, I am perfectly capable of doing everything on my own.
Please, Ma. We don't want to lose you yet.
Okay, James, but you will have to be there with me.
Good morning, Mrs. Wilson. How are you today?
I feel perfectly fine. I'm just doing this because my son here thinks that there's something wrong with me.
My mother has been diagnosed with diabetes and hypertension. She hasn't been monitoring her blood pressure and blood sugar level for a long time now. Her house is also really messy all the time. That's why we are here for a general checkup.
Okay, sir. Before doing the proper checkup, I would like to ask Mrs. Wilson a few more questions if that's okay with you, ma'am.
Yes, go on.
Who is with you at home?
I only have my adorable and beloved pet Abunjing with me at home. The children visit occasionally.
Oh, it must be tough for you to take care of Abunjing alone.
It's not much a hassle really. I love Abunjing so much, sometimes even more than my own children.
That's funny to know, Mrs. Wilson. Another question. Have you been following your diet?
Honestly, no, I have a hard time sticking to the diet because the foods don't taste good. Even yesterday, the coffee I had didn't taste right.
Ma, that was because you added salt instead of sugar. The jars were side by side to each other.
Hmm? Oh, have you had any problems with your vision, Mrs. Wilson?
No, yes.
I see. Mrs. Wilson, if you could please follow me, we'll be doing the checkup now. Mrs. Wilson, the results show that you have a natural increased levels of blood sugar and blood pressure, which contributes negatively to your diabetes and hypertension diagnosis. We have also found out that you are malnourished and you will have to stay in the hospital for a week for us to monitor your health properly. Mrs. Wilson, we understand your feelings regarding the current situation, and we also understand the feelings of your family. It seems that they have been planning on hiring a nanny for you, and that might not seem to be such a bad idea.
But I can do everything by myself.
Yes, of course you can, but help from someone is also not bad. We aren't denying your capabilities, Miss Wilson. The only thing that's going to change is someone will be there assisting you at your house.
I guess that's okay. Maybe I wasn't as capable as I was many years ago. Okay, I accept the help.
That's great, Miss Wilson. So this person can help maintain a cleaner and healthier environment for you so that you can avoid stress. We will also need you to monitor your blood sugar and blood pressure. We can teach you how to do it and also send a private nurse to do that for you, or your children can assist you.
Okay,
Okay, another thing, Miss Wilson, we have to change your diet also. Your diet, um, your diet should consist foods that are low in sodium, fat, and cholesterol like tomatoes, squash, and cabbage.
that seems like a lot. I'm not exactly sure how I can remember these foods.
Don't worry, Mrs. Wilson, we will give you a list of foods you should eat and foods you should avoid. We'll also give you a copy to your children so that they too shall know what's best for you.
Okay,
Okay? So we recommend you to do some light exercises like walking and even meditate. If available, you can also get some massages to be at ease and to be more comfortable.
wow, thank you for this information, Miss Nars.
Always glad to help, Mrs. Wilson. And Miss Wilson, don't forget the things we've told you.
Of course, Miss Nurse, thank you again for educating me about the do's and don'ts of my conditions. I am really grateful for making my stay here in the hospital comfortably.
You're welcome, Miss Wilson.
Ma, welcome home.
Thank you, James. Did you all do this?
The nurse talked to me about your conditions and I made a necessary changes.
Wow, thank you, James.
Ma!
Oh, why are you calling?
Ma, we've heard that you're admitted to the hospital.
We were really worried and we're sorry that we weren't able to go and visit you.
It's okay, you two. I know that you are very busy at work trying to build your careers. And I remember you were hiring a nanny. I'm sorry for my past reaction. And I guess a little help here would be very appreciated.
Actually, Ma, we're not hiring a nanny anymore.
Yes, Ma. We were thinking. We want to show our love and support for you throughout your next journey.
Ma, we've decided that James, Julia, and I will take turns being there for you every week, although a nanny could do that for us.
We thought the transition would feel better if the person taking care of you was someone you already knew.
Thank you, children. Knowing that you will be by my side surely put me at ease. I love you all.
We love you too, Ma.
Through the sequence provided, it demonstrates pattern appraisal, mutual patterning and evaluation. In addition, the essential core of practices that guide nurses in providing holistic patient-focused care were also conveyed, including the assessment, the diagnosis, outcome planning, implementation, and evaluation.